Good evening. Uh, I'm on. I said if I was gonna go live, I was gonna go live on this page. Um. Hey y'all, it's your girl Toya, baby. Um. I just came live tonight for real because shit. I'm driving home and y'all gotta talk to me. I'm single again, so y'all gotta talk to me on my way home. Y'all gotta talk to me on my way to the crib. But what did I see today? Donald Trump did like a speech addressing the nation. I didn't watch the speech, I'm not gonna lie, and I know that's kind of surprising to a lot of people that's been following me for a long time. I didn't watch the speech because I kind of just felt like it was gonna be more of the same bullshit that the election was rigged, all that other shit. You know what I mean? Like he won the election in 2020, which is a lie. Like all he does is stand there and lie and shit on himself. You know what I mean? So I feel like his addressing the nation is really the whole thing is to try to sway people from midterm elections. But I posted this exact thing right here on my threads, and if you look, it's about 1,500 people in there on that post, and ain't none of them people going in Trump's favor. People are starting to the rug has been pulled from up under. I do believe, I pray. Maybe that's just me wishful thinking. I don't know, but I feel like people are really starting to catch on, and that really give me like a sigh of relief is that I don't have to go so hard. Because if y'all been watching, I was going hard trying to get people to understand that this nigga is the Antichrist. This nigga is not for our fucking benefit in no way, shape, or form. Like, please don't vote for him. Then they voted for him, and like, all right, y'all, watch what happened. Watch what happened. Watch. This shit finna be fucked up. Ohio look like it's fucking on fire right now. The world is fucking burning. Did y'all see them pictures from Canada? Oh my god. Shit is crazy. But yeah, he addressed the nation today, and like when come midterms, y'all just be registered to vote because y'all know they finna try to do hella shit to fuck us up during midterms. So just be prepared for whatever. Make sure you know where you gotta vote at, all that stuff. Make sure you know what you know. What is happening? Make sure you know what you know. Now, when it comes to Nolan Wells, I can only piggyback off of what I was saying earlier. Like, you know, I'm glad that we all can come together in this type of unity and really just be standing on shit when it comes to these social issues because we need to be sticking together. We need it's kind of detrimental to our community at this point with them chipping away at our laws and shit like that. We definitely need to be sticking together. Hey, whoever you are. I can't see right now because I'm driving. But hello. But yeah, we definitely need to be sticking together in that manner every time. Every time we need to be, kind of on one accord when shit like this happen. Now, I wanted to tell y'all this. These are some twin boys out of Atlanta. The one that circled, he is missing. He been missing for 2 days. They can't find him. He left Tuesday night and he went out with he's supposed to have been going out with some friends Tuesday night. Came back. Is where is he at? I just passed the law, y'all. I was just trying to make sure he wasn't coming to get my ass. Cause I, yeah. But anyway, he been missing for 2 days. So now it's going on. What is it? It's 1 o'clock where I'm at. So now he been missing for 3 days. They can't. His location is cut off. His brother just said he was going to social media about it because they found him. And it's scary. You know what I mean? That's a scary situation with the things that's going on right now. Black people are being lynched at a high rate. People are not dying the same for real. People not dying, and it's starting at our youth. The youth is supposed to be like Tupac said. The youth is our future. So if they starting at the root, who's supposed to carry on the black legacy, and every time you turn around, it's some niggas either going to jail for a long time, because I told y'all it's two black men in Florida right now fighting a murder and a whole bunch of fucked up ass charges, just because somebody came to where they was at and started shooting at them where some kids was at. The guys get their gun and return fire and shoot the man. He ended up succumbing to his injuries and passing away, and they got these boys locked up for murder. And I think where the discrepancy is because they went and got their weapons and then came back, and that's what they charged them with, premeditated murder too. You know what I mean? They tried to argue stand your ground in Florida. What? Hold on, I'm on a whole nother story, but y'all can read that. Be looking for them twin boys. One of them is missing, but um they tried to argue stand your ground, which is very popular in Florida, and the judge said no. And I think it's because they went to go get their weapons and then return fire. But they said at the time of them returning fire, the man was still holding his shotgun. So I don't know. I think that story is I think it's gonna end up taking off for real, because it seemed like black, whatever black is high profile in the news right now, and that's what made me feel like it's a target on us. It's a target on us. That's why we don't need to be nowhere by ourselves. Like, we really need to travel. Like back in the day when it was when the KKK was going around with they lynch mob and lynching niggas and shit like that, it was a thing that black people had to stick together, be in large groups together, you know. And it's kind of like, I keep saying it. It's like we going back in time. But then it make me think back, like, time just repeats itself. You know what I mean? That's why they say, if you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going. So, like, right now, it feel like we going back to a period of time where it wasn't so nice for a Negro, you know? And I hate that for us, because in some ways we've allowed these type of things to happen. We got comfortable in spaces that our ancestors were never comfortable in. And I'm not saying that as a racist. I'm just saying, like, we got too comfortable and forgot to fight. And I'm gonna always say that, like, we got too comfortable. We got comfortable with the judges that were appointed. We had a judge in Texas, Fort Worth, named Sharon Wilson. CDC Court 1, Criminal District Court 1. That was my judge. That bitch, she didn't give a fuck about a nigga. She would lock your ass up. It's a old folks tale in Fort Worth that Sharon Wilson had a man stand in the middle of the courtroom, and he came with braids in his head. And how that's how many years he got. You know what I mean? Like, how powerful the vote was locally, we could have got her ass out a long time ago. We could save so many black men that got that under her thumb. She was drinking and driving and getting stuff. but we never went out and cast that ballot, vote her ass up out of there. So she even moved up after she was a judge. She even moved up. Niggas couldn't. Nobody liked her. Everybody was scared. Example of us dropping the ball. It's always you can blame him, but you also got to look at how you let drop the ball your damn self. What could you have done to make not have us in this situation? What are you gonna teach your kids so their futures can be better than her? Because that's why I'm doing this shit. You know what I mean? That's why I got serious about doing this. Cause somebody did the work for us to where shit is slipping through the grasp of our hands and shit. Somebody did the work for us. But we gotta do the work for our kids and our kids' kids. Are we finna be fucked, man? What to talk about is I turn this off. I seen this damn podcaster. He was talking it to a guy that used to be like some engineer or whatever for AI. And he was saying that AI he retired and he was saying that AI in the year 2027 to 2030 it's gonna be like taking over some shit. You know what I mean? Like almost to the point where humans are gonna be extinct if not. And the reason why you might say, Toy, that shit sound crazy as hell. How we gonna be extinct? The reason why I say that is because like our natural resources for one with the AI. AI is such a thing that we can't help but to use it and incorporate it into our daily lives. You know what I mean? When you get on Google and you ask, AI automatically pop up. It's incorporated. It's too we tell back, you know. But AI is designed to learn you. It's designed to adapt to you. To the point is you. Some shit I just gotta leave alone, man. Some shit I just gotta leave alone, man. I don't know where my live cut off at or how long where it stopped streaming at. I just looked down and it said my stream was spinning. Hey, how you doing? Wait, let me see. I'm driving. I can't even say your name. But hey, how y'all doing? Salute to the chat. How y'all doing? But I was talking about AI. But when I started getting deeper and deeper and deeper into it, my phone just spent out. So I think that's that's a sign for me to leave that shit on. But I'm gonna say this though. I was talking to my chat bot one day, right? I was talking to my chat bot. I screenshotted the shit because it tripped me the fuck out. And I was talking about like the development of AI. Let me see if it's gonna let me get this out, shit. But I was talking about the development of AI. And I was like, do you think like it is a possibility that AI could take over, right? No, it's not gonna give me a real answer, but it gave the answer was like, no, we not, AI is not here to take over the human life or whatever. And then he was like, said something else, and he said, us humans. And I was like, what? Us humans? I said, you know what you just did? You just referred to yourself as a human. He was like, I know, my mistake. Woo, woo. I screenshotted that shit. I might post it on my wall, so I'm gonna post it on my wall so y'all can see it. Cause I can't find it right now while I'm driving. The pictures that I be showing while I'm driving be right there at the top because I know I was gonna post them during this live stream. But I'm gonna get that screenshot of me saying that, and I was like, "You just said you human." He was like, "No, you like, yeah, that was my mistake," and I was like, And then they've been doing this trend, like, ask ChatGPT to take a picture of if it was human, what would you look like? And they've been coming up with pictures of people. They've been coming up with like the pictures of people, and they like, who are these people that ChatGPT is coming up with? Like, where did you get this? Like, these people look like they in rooms and shit like that, and they look like real people. So yeah, I don't know. AI kind of remind me of that movie with Will Smith, like I Am Robot. How y'all know how that shit went. So it's kind of AI is kind of like a gift and a future curse. I see that. I mean, that's what I think is gonna happen because the thing with our water and shit like that, we gotta have natural water to survive as a human being. Well, shit, like shit, AI gotta have natural water to survive too. So, are they gonna start rationing out our water to keep AI running? I don't know, but that's something to look at. Just watch the development of AI, and then they were saying um, like in the beginning stages of them, like introducing AI into the workforce, they haven't had a good rate when it comes to them being able to sustain without an actual human being there. Sorry, y'all. This shit is really, really bad up here. I'm not gonna lie. It's like really, really and cloudy, so I'm kind of trying to fight through and talk to y'all. Yesterday I realized it, but today it's kind of like I've been experimenting with a humanoid. That's what they call them. Human. Yeah, they. The only thing they trying to do is like they're just working on getting better. This didn't work, so we need to tweak the system this way. We need to tweak the system this way. Like once they tweak one of them the right way, the rest of the go on that same path. Like one code, but it's not like a code. It's more like, well, that's what you can say. It's more like one code for humanoids in our lifetime. Our kids probably won't see it in their lifetime, but I think like their kids will. Our kids is grandkids. You know what I mean? I think that's a real possibility. And I'll be saying that because there were species that were here before us. You get what I'm saying? There were species before humans. There were species before dinosaurs. So, and they were wiped out by something. I had made a post on my other page saying dinosaurs, there were species here before dinosaurs, and then something came and took them out, and then dinosaurs were here for millions of years, and then something came and took them out. And I said, I wonder what would be the thing to come and take us out as human beings. You know what I mean? Because everything comes to an end at some point, right? So that made me just think, like, what could take out the human race? I think it would be AI. That's what I think. Is it possible? I think so. Do I know if it's gonna happen? No, but listening to that AI, he is an AI projection analyst or some shit like that. And he retired from the company because he was trying to tell them. They said that his projections were too, like, they were coming too soon. He had projections of 2027 and 2030, and they was like, that's too soon. What y'all doing? Is y'all hiding a dead body? I just seen some white kids. This is some white boys and a girl. They in the back of their car rummaging around. What is y'all doing back there? What y'all got going on? But yeah. So I just sometimes I be I smoke my weed and shit and I just be looking up shit. Y'all think like y'all tell you think she know everything. Nah, I just be remembering some shit like when topics come up, I can just remember, oh, I remember I was looking that up one night or one sometimes I be just high looking up shit, smoking. And then I'll look some shit up and then start doing my research on it. I go on a TikTok run and just start looking up shit. But I done made it to the crib, y'all. Thank y'all for riding with me. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful night. Man, at the end of the day, free Carmelo Anthony. Long live Nolan Wells. Justice for him. Justice for baby Conan. And justice for any family right now just looking for answers, man. May you see the answers that you need to see. And y'all have a good night. I'm finna go to bed.